Let's stretch a little. Llego más grande, hermano. Mira, un coche empujando para acá. Muy bien. Sí, switch. No me duele mi dedo. Pues mira, muy fuerte.
I can't take it. Like, I worked out last week. Hit me in my arms, that crap hurt. I mean, your arms are supposed to be a shield.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like...
So that's what I mean, like, all this conditioning.
Yeah.
You need it because you can't... You're not going to be able to get better if you don't have the energy or your body's not conditioned enough, you know what I'm saying?
But it is, I mean, this was a tell sign, wasn't it? Of what I need to do.
Yeah, I mean, but before it even got to this, I already knew. You know what I'm saying? It's just that you see it for yourself, but I already know. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can't jump rope for 10 minutes straight, for example, this is even harder than that. You know, the mile run. If you don't got that energy to run the mile, this is even harder than that. You know.
So you're saying I should just keep doing that and not work on this as much?
Because you're just gonna keep getting injured. Like you need to be able to, you need to condition yourself before, because it puts you at jeopardy and everybody else when you don't have the proper conditioning. Unless you stay to no contact, you know what I'm saying? But once you do contact, it jeopardizes everybody. I mean, you look at everybody's like banged up on the shins, for example.
Yeah.
You know, you got a scratch over here. You know, he's looking at his wrist a little bit. Anytime there's a little contact, it puts people in jeopardy. So everybody needs to be at their highest level of condition in order to minimize injury. You know what I'm saying?
It's like I'm sort of like a farming animal and everybody else is just...
Yeah, I mean, like for example, you see how fast he run that mile, he's got that conditioning. His foot is... He's moving on the sparring, in and out really quick. That's what you need to do, you know, to not get hit. You know, it's a different type of development rather than just like pure strength. Like you need to be able to move quick, so that prevents you from getting hit. And Shazé's moving pretty quick too. It's like more natural for them, right?
Yeah.
Like you're more like grounded and flat-footed. That's just gonna get you hit a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sweating like a pig over here too, though.
Man, shoot.
So, like I wanna protect your safety and everybody else's, but at the same time, if this is the training you want, then this is what you want. But you see, like I don't want you getting hurt either. You know what I'm saying? Or the other people. And then they have to be. This is something that they have to want. If they don't want it, then I can't just throw them in there and be like, oh, make contact. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not for everybody. Even for myself, I'll do it if I'm feeling good for that day, then I'll do it. But if I don't feel right, or if I got some like injuries, I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But you see, I wanted you to keep going with everybody multiple times. like, and in order to do that, you need cardio. If you don't got cardio, the training is right before your eyes, but you're not. And then if you don't have the energy, you just keep dropping your hands and you keep moving slower, you just keep getting hit more. So it ends up becoming, you just become like a punching bag.
So you want me to work on running, jumping rope, and we're doing fitness. Don't stop till you stop.
Conditioning. You need to get better conditioning. You know what I'm saying? Better conditioning. I mean, just everything that we work on, everything, you need to keep working on it. So then, when we do this stuff, you can keep going. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting like overly tired. But doing this over and over again, it's part of the conditioning. So meaning, if we said no contact and you keep doing this, then that's good. That's like more, that's better than running because this is relevant. This is a lot more relevant. Like no contact sparring is a lot more relevant to combat than running, right? So if you did no contact until you build a condition, and then when you had a condition, then we do contact, that makes more sense.
I mean, it felt good in that, like when you and I were sparring, you were going light. I don't know if you knew where to hit or if my body was just a little bit more well adapted, but it wasn't hurt. It's just
That's the thing, like that's because I'm controlling it. But another thing is you have to aim to not get hit. It's not about like it doesn't hurt, because once there's more contact, it's gonna hurt. Or once there's a weapon, you can't afford to get hit. So you can't aim to be like, okay, I can get in this mentality that I can take a punch. That's not the way towards perfection. You have to basically just not get hit. Okay. Like say you train your shins because you keep hitting the wooden dummy, and then you can take more hits here. It's still not good to get hit there. You know what I'm saying? Even though it doesn't hurt, it's still not good to get hit there. Yeah. That might be Josh. Check to see who it is. So, how do you feel about that type of training? Did you like the contact, or no? You prefer no contact?
I think it's beneficial. I gotta be honest, I don't really like it.
Yeah, yeah.
I like getting hit.
Yeah.
But I know that's a part of it. Like my wrist, I think a lot of times when you're just in the heat of it, you don't really know. I don't know where I hurt my wrist, but my wrist is hurting me now.
Oh yeah.
Got a little cut there. I don't know where I got that from.
I mean, of course, seafood.
So it felt good. I mean, I enjoyed it. I see the benefit of it. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
To me, like Shazay, it's like something different I'm noticing with each person, but I see it, and I see what the problem for me is. I just can't do anything about it. You know, like with Shazay, I was like, okay, I gotta get in. He's standing here, I gotta get in. So move in quick, like you were talking yesterday. So move into it. But then when he's here and I move in quick, all he does is he just leans back like this, and now he's, you know, it's like he's out of my reach. You know, and with you, when you're punching, you know, I wanna block. It just feels like it's something about the way that you're standing. It's like it's so far apart. And I know it's everything you're training us. I'm trying to put it together. And
I guess
I'm just not fast enough.
I like having to make the adjustments though. Like when I was with Oliveira, I couldn't do anything with you I couldn't do anything with Oliveira that I could do with you because of his height and his speed. So then I was forced to make adjustments, and then same with you. So from that standpoint, I like it because you're not going to face the same person every time. And I just like having to on the spot have to make adjustments for your own safety.
Grab some shoes.
Like with Ali, I was
just like push on.
So again?
Alright.
Well, actually, what size you wear again?
10
Oh, he's
No,
got
I
that
got
on.
your shoes.
No, it's sorry. Yeah, I'll find something for you.
like with Ali, I was punching, but I was trying not to punch because I see how good he is with his legs, and I was trying to see, you know, like
I'll get it for you later.
what can I do with leg to leg, you know, because he's fast and flexible, you know. I mean, I didn't want to try to do the arms because I felt maybe I could do that if I could break through, but I want to do his legs. do what you ask me.
But you know, that's the thing, you know, it's like a lot of the people that, not a lot, but there's some people in here that don't really care for that, and then there's some people that do, and it's just hard to get together the people that like that type of training, you know what I'm saying? Because there's risks involved. It's just automatically just what it is. And sometimes it's just
Jumping rope to keep me from being flexible.
yeah.
That's the spot. Get that your turn. That's what I asked for.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
You liked it? Okay. What about you?
Like everything.
You
So
good,
now,
man.
now you know like who likes it,
Yeah.
you know?
But Alberto is good with his hands, man. He's punching and blocking and punching and blocking and punching.
I am fast with my hands.
Yeah.
I can kick high.
You just, me, you and him, that's what you guys gotta learn. It's like he might be good with his hands, but when you're against tall people, you have to go in and out.
But now I'm better with kick.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. They're both doing good. They got that speed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see the okay. This one, I see this one more flexible than this one. You see it?
Yeah.
Right here. That one. Es tu cuerpo, pero pégate, cabrón.
See, once you get to the level where you're pretty good, and you're hitting me just as much as I'm hitting you, that's when I kind of back off and be like, I don't want to go anymore because it's
Just hitting for hitting.
because it's just gonna get dangerous. You know what I'm saying? But what you need to, but to get you to that point, this is supposed to be a martial arts school. That's part of what I do. I need to help you get there. That's what you want. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they don't care for that, but the people that do care, I'll help you get there. But once you get there, you're backing off because I'm not putting myself in jeopardy. Because if I get hurt, it doesn't help the school. If you get hurt, it doesn't help either. You know, so, but you need to, but it is necessary for me to get you to that point where you're basically holding your own, and it's not easy for me to hurt you if I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? So like, people like Derek and Roberto, unless they got a lot of control, I'll do it with them, but if they don't got the control, I'm not even messing with that.
But D has good control, right?
There's more of an emotion.
Not the emotion, but I mean like the, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The emotional is a big part of it too. It's kind of like, you know, like the arm wrestling thing. Somebody comes in here like say bang and say there. Say I'm small as hell compared to them, but say they walk in here and I could beat them in the arm wrestling. That's not good. I mean, they're bigger than me. They're supposed to be beating me. So I train them, and then they can finally give me a challenge, and then they might even be able to beat me. Alright, so then now, I gotta back off. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same thing. These people that are bigger, they're supposed to be able to work me. You know what I'm saying? And then I train them until they get to the point where they could get to that level. And then after that, it just gets dangerous. It's just like fighting with guns, fighting with knives. Anything can happen. So that's when I back off and be like, that's it. You already got to where you need to get to. Now what? And then if they still feel insecure, well, I don't feel that I can really defend myself against somebody bigger than me. Then I'm like, well, this is not the school for you then, because this is not a fight club. You know what I'm saying? There's not enough people in here to give you that test. You know what I'm saying? So then they still have that insecurity because they're like, well, I can hold my own against you, but look at how small you are. Well, what about somebody my size or bigger? Can I do it? Well, there's really not enough people in here for you to test that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like somebody come in here that weighs 220, and then I train him to bench press like 250 pounds. Okay, 250 pounds is decent, but You weigh 220, you should still be benching over 300.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're still not at your potential. But then they're like, oh, you know, like I want more. Well, this school, I can't control who comes in here, who doesn't completely. There's just not enough people to spar with. You know what I'm saying? For us, there's an advantage. Us three, because we're small, we got bigger people. But for the big people, who are they supposed to spar with? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless you bring in your friend, like start scouting out for big people. Hey, come on.
Yeah, Dwan, I gotta get him back, man.
But that's how it gets dangerous, because the big people come in here, they're like, man, all these small ass people, I'll whip all. And then if they ain't getting them, they're like, they get upset. They're like, you know what, I'm gonna let me just throw them against the mirror. Like F this, man. Let me just tackle his ass. Body slam him.
But even that was good, because like that day that he came, Dwan came, and you were sparring with him. That's the first time I really paid attention or saw the in and out. You know, getting in and getting out. It's like you would get in, like 1, 2, 3, then you would back out. You know, I don't guess really need to do that with us. Like more like in, down. You know what I mean? Like, so, but with him, it was like, man, get back.
Yeah.
And he was fast too. I mean, he was like light. I was light, man. Yeah.
He wasn't always the leader,
Yeah.
I mean, like heavy?
Yeah. I mean, as he got older, he got heavier. Yeah, he was that size. He just went away till November when he came back. You know, he was.
And you gotta also realize that most of everybody that I train, they're older. They're like this fighting spirit's like out of their system. Like the fighting spirit's like more than 20s. You know, those are the people that really want to like test it. You know what I'm saying? But most of everybody that I train is like over 30. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, I can only help you so far because I can't simulate somebody that's 220 pounds coming at you. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody that's like 6'4" punching at you. You know what I'm saying?
But even if I could just get to where I'm not so bleeding. So
That conditioning is extremely important. You know, and that's the homework that we're talking about that you need. Because if you're not doing your homework, we get in these sparring matches like, come on, Des, let's go. You're like, wait. No, we gotta do this, man. We got everybody here, let's do it.
right.
But you're too tired. It's like, come on, you're missing out. You know, I got everybody here, and now you're too tired. Come on, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then we gotta wait another day. You know. Okay, let's yes.